your feet. So I literally am walking on nothing right
Cheetah
now.
Girl's in the building. Hams is in the building. Cheese is not feeling well, so we got a special guest. Miss KK is gonna be representing today. Turn up. It's gonna be the sexiest show we've ever done.
Yay.
Cause Cheese ugly ass ain't here.
It's okay. Content will pretty much be the same because I know nothing. But man, that was really good shower.
Ain't a good shower
That
good?
was really good shower, I gotta say.
Good showers are amazing.
But that's the first time where the small one turned off and it just turned into the big one.
Uh,
Really strong too.
so we got about 7 minutes until we officially go live. Um,
Are we seriously the same height?
you and James, yes.
That's cool. Less for you to work with.
Had to turn the light down on you, Casper, the friendly ghost. Turn up. He don't got no COVID-19, Chris. You can see the comments. You can see the comments on the yeah. He don't got no COVID-19. Don't put that in his spirit. Take that out the atmosphere. Take that away. He just don't feel good. How you doing this morning, Miss Cheetah Girl? I don't think you've ever experienced the Unique and Cheese show before. We do this on Friday mornings, but we broadcast on Sundays. We have a show that broadcasts on Sundays, but we pre-record it.
Seriously, we're on camera, so
Huh?
take the blush to the side. Can't even really tell, huh?
What?
Blush to the side.
Blush to the side?
Isn't what I'm seeing, pretty much.
Is what you see.
Okay.
I don't know if makeup gonna help. You so white, and with that
That's why
light,
I'm trying to put color on.
you might have to get like a Trump spray tan or something like that to have a different look. Hams, I don't know 100%. I don't think he has COVID. He just texted me this morning and was like, I don't feel good. It's probably his stomach again. That fool, he got the world's most sensitive stomach, but he eat everything that's bad for him. Every time he come over, be like, oh man, I gotta use it. And I'm like, what you done ate now? He can't eat dairy. He can't eat this. He can't eat that. But every time I'm like, well, what'd you eat? Dairy and whatever. Everything that's on his list of stuff not to eat, that's what he eats. So I don't know. But we praying for you, Cheesy Weezy. We is praying for you. So we live on Facebook. We live on YouTube's. Probably DJ Hams. I would not be surprised. I didn't make one either. That's okay though. We got a lot to talk about today on the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK. Delphi, hey, that's our niece. Hey, Delphi. That's our niece. Hey, sweetie. Tiger. What up, Tiger?
How come I'm not seeing those?
Because that's on Facebook. I don't know how to put the Facebook stream on Twitch or on OBS. I'm learning more about the Streamlab OBS because soon we'll be able to do the interviews and bring somebody else's picture in and have them do it too. You trying to sit down the whole time?
I'd be like, my head is like this side. It's like that much.
Yeah, it's better if you stand. If you just sit down, I got to redo the camera and all that.
Okay.
I mean, you can sit down for now. We don't go. You got 4 more minutes. You got 4 more minutes to relax your legs, even though it is in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Your legs should already be relaxed. Tiger said, "Well, his name is Cheese. I mean, that don't mean he got to eat it. He don't even got to eat it.
We offer it to him, he always refuses. So what?
I don't know. He need to just take the dairy out his life." We got about 4 minutes, and then we going live. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Huh? You got to talk loud. I can't hear you. I can tell. It's kind of what it is, but I can tell you what's going on. I told you in the shower what was going on. Huh?
That's it?
Yeah. Dad. Tiger said, well, his name is Cheese. He said, you are what you eat. Turn up. Well, he need to change his name to lactose intolerant.
Well, that's not necessarily true because I eat everything.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh.
But he is pretty darn picky.
She have carpet there where KK is. What, Hams? What did you trying to type?
No, I do not have a carpet where I am. He only has carpet under his feet.
You
so
daggone
his
right.
feet can be nice and comfortable.
You daggone right. I'm here every day. She's here today. I don't know. Maybe work out good. Be like, so Cheese. I need to talk to you. We need to have a tough conversation. What we can do is we can leave the name Cheese in the title, but no, just kidding. That's the homie. I wouldn't do that. This will be on 100.9 Heat this Sunday evening. The show broadcasts 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's what it is. We're gonna open up with the debate last night. Of course, did anybody watch the debate last night? What did you guys think of debate? Water. It's delicious. Huh? Kind of. That's what it seemed like. Even though it's different baits spelled. You took debate? Ah. Get deep. That's too deep. Technically, Cheetah Girl, you didn't really miss nothing. Yeah, he just be saying stuff to say stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're a supporter of his, you know what I'm saying? And people can support whoever they want to support. But even if you support him, you got to sometimes be like, you know what I'm saying, bro, what does that even mean? I don't either, Tiger. Tiger said he doesn't know why Joe agreed to do it. I mean, because he's got to be on TV as much as possible. Kind of. You know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show you, I think, how far off I think Trump is. Because even Biden, if you put somebody like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to use the word good. That's too small of a word. Yeah, but if you're competent, there we go. If you put anybody else competent on that stage, it would have whipped both of them tails. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing I can always see from Joe Biden, he seemed like he an asshole. Like, if you make him mad when he puts his angry face on, like, I didn't say that. What did you hear that from? Like, you see it. I'll be like, there you go. There you go right there. There goes Biden. That boy got an attitude problem. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. You ready? I don't know why you keep sitting down.
I feel like my glasses just fogged.
Huh?
Glasses just started fogging.
Maybe your breath hot. Oh, here we go. Party people. Cheesy. Unique. Yo. What's up? Yo. It's Unique and Cheese. It's Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show. It's Unique and Cheese. It's Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show. Yeah, that was cool. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. My name is DJ Unique. Our brother, Mr. Cheese, is not feeling so well this morning, so we got a special guest in the hood today. Everybody welcome Miss KK. How you doing, Miss KK?
Hey, DJ Unique.
When you talk, can you please speak into the microphone?
Yes, sir, I will do that.
And then you can even hear yourself, too, when you speak.
I can.
Can you hear yourself good? You can't hear yourself at all?
For you. I can.
See, you got to speak up. The one thing I be telling James, too, he'll be like, don't tell me what to do. And I'll be like, I'm trying to coach you here, you know what I'm saying? So, one, even though it is a microphone, you got to speak up in it, and then you got to, like, be up in it. You got to be in the mic. You got to put the mic in your mouth. That's the best way you got to hit a mouth and put it in your mouth.
You know you're nervous. Your glasses all fogging up.
How does that even happen? How is your glasses fogging?
I put alcohol on it. I have no
There's no precipitation in here. There's no moisture in the air. Maybe probably from your hair.
Oh, and I did just get out of the shower.
Oh, and you got that shower fresh. Nothing like shower fresh. Everybody like that shower fresh. Turn all the way up.
Well, hopefully cheese recovers quick because, man, I don't know how long I can last on this.
We'll see. By the end of the show, you're going to be like, oh, man, we don't even need cheese no more. My name is KK. I want to welcome y'all to the hood. Anyway. So I want to say thank you so much, KK, for stepping in. You know what I'm saying? And filling in a role.
Oh, no worries.
Very much appreciative. You're going to be, I got to keep turning your microphone up. Anyway, so right before we jumped on air, we were talking about the presidential debate. I believe you came in about 30 minutes or so had happened so far. But you saw a majority of it.
Yes, I did.
Did you have any takeaways from last night's final presidential debate before the election, which is going down in 2 weeks? And just to give the heads up, we watched it last night just eating popcorn because we already voted. We sent in our mail-in ballots, and I got the confirmation that they received our mail-in ballots. So we did our part as American citizens. We did our part. So we just watched it last night for poops and giggles. So watching it last night for entertainment value, did you have any takeaways from the presidential debate?
Well, I'm kind of upset that I haven't seen all the other debates from prior because this seemed a little more controlled. So I wasn't as entertained as I guess I should have been from hearing about all the other previous debates. I mean, I wanted to see a fly on somebody's head or maybe even something, to go a little further into. Maybe some cheese, I don't know. But I thought it was pretty much in order. I thought the mediator did a great job.
Yes, big shout out to Kristen Welker, the moderator last night. Kristen Welker, I thought she did an excellent job. I'm not trying to give a shout out to any particular race, but it seemed like she was a black mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just a little bit more in control. She was more in control than even Kamala was in control. Like, I thought she handled it very, very well.
I thought so.
I could see the look in their eyes sometimes, too. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to speak over each other so bad, and they wanted to say something while the other person was talking so bad. You know what I'm saying? And then they wanted to rebut everything that everyone said, and you know what I'm saying? And I got to say something back to that. Like, I got to say something back to that. But, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give her a solid 8. I think she did a good job of controlling, especially one person who is uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you don't control Trump. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of tolerate Trump and you accept all you can from him and then you try to move on. But big shout out once again to Kristen Welker. You did a great job last night. I thought, in a sense, if it was just a debate on trying to get one person to outshine another person, just generally speaking, I would say that Trump technically won that debate because of just the way that he controlled it. Now, this is if we were like in the 3rd grade and it's like about, I can say something back faster than the other person. I would say Trump had him last night. I thought Biden, not that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he's not as witty. You know what I'm saying? If you was hanging out with the homies, one thing African Americans know, when you hanging with the homies, we snap on each other. We go back and forth. That's just what we do. But if you're not used to being in that environment, you know what I'm saying, then your trigger finger just don't come off as fast. And I don't think Biden got it to come back and go with the back and forth. He ain't built for that. You know what I'm saying? I think he would get out of his character and he would lose control more because he's not built for that. Okay. So I thought calling North Koreans thugs, I didn't think that was a smart thing. Because they're still people just like we're people. And just because they have different thoughts and actions, and to make it not be in line with the United States is kind of crazy because, you know what I'm saying, everything that Korea is trying to do, America does. You can't say that we don't want them to have nuclear weapons. We don't need nuclear weapons either. Russia don't need nuclear weapons either.
Absolutely.
Nobody on this planet should have a nuclear weapon. But if I'm living on a planet and everybody else got nuclear weapons, I'm like, nah, son, I'm going to get me a nuclear weapon too. Y'all not going to be the only ones walking around here with your nukes, and I don't got my nukes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that is right. I don't think anybody should have any of these weapons of mass destruction. But I do understand the point of view of somebody's like, if y'all gonna have them, we need to have them too. Y'all got guns? We got guns.
True.
Y'all got rocks? We got rocks. Y'all got y'all slingshot? We got slingshots too.
Especially when you're looking in my direction with your rocks and your slingshots and your nuclear weapons and things like that.
Turn up. Turn up. So, I don't know. I don't know. I still think that I don't think Trump did anything to help himself because I would say 3 weeks ago, I saw all these Republicans and all these people. No, whose thing was that? I forgot whose speech thing that was. Turn up, forgot. But all the other people was like, man, Trump behind doors is such a nice person. Like he does all these wonderful things and he's so nice and he's so warm. And I'm just like, okay, why didn't he use these debates to show the character that everybody says that he is? You know what I'm saying? Because he's only shown us that he's one way. If he's another way behind the scenes that they're cheering for, then why wouldn't he come out as that guy?
Because that's not where his focus is.
But even if that's not your focus, he needs to have that to have the people who think that he's just a mean guy and he's just a bully. You know what I'm saying? So if people just think that of you and that's going to keep them from voting for you, I think you should show the nice side about you too, so you can get those voters also. But I don't think he has that side because he can't show it. So I don't understand what these people are talking about. Like, oh, he's so nice. When is he nice? When is he a nice guy?
Maybe he's tried in the past and it didn't work.
And it didn't work? Man, I don't know. He should try something.
That's true. People that are saying he's nice are probably his supporters. I don't see his opposition saying, oh, my God, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So if his people are saying, if behind the closed doors they're saying he's such a nice guy, then I think in front of the camera you need to display some of that. Or you making your friends out to be a liar about you. So that's all I'm saying is if you're going to be a nice guy, be a nice guy. I ain't saying he got to be nice all the time. But can we see some of your soft side? You know what I'm saying? I can't even imagine him petting a puppy. It'd probably be all rough.
Behind closed doors, he's the greatest husband in the world, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, right before we get off that subject, we can move on. Did you see the clip? Okay, they put a clip out this morning after last night's debate, and it's so him and Melania were holding hands,
yeah.
And then she snatched her hand away
again
as they're about to walk off the stage.
I saw them holding hands. I didn't see her snatching her
hand.
They
you know, the news jumped on that real quick, and they zoomed in and put it in slow motion and all that.
Was it a snatch?
It was a snatch. It was a snatch. Even if the other ones, they didn't know it was a snatch, that was a snatch last night. Ooh, she was like, So I was like, man, what did he do now?
It hasn't even been 2 weeks. I didn't want to be here. I did not want to be in Milk. I wanted to be in quarantine.
She couldn't even be on stage for 2 minutes with him. I'm like, oh my God. Even if you're not getting along as a couple, you can pretend on TV for 20 seconds.
But did you not see the post where he said he was going back to business in the White House, not even after 2 weeks of being
the quarantine,
and she is getting all the news from the media, and she's saying, no, I'm keeping my way of living. So while the president is on the move, she pretty much was completely contradicting what he was doing. So that also, in a way, is something that she has to fight.
Yep, they are not a G unit. That is crazy. Maybe she thought he still had COVID on his hands. She was just like, that's enough of that. You're not going to give me the COVID again. Talk about he's immune now. I don't know. Let's get off this. Here we go. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK's in the building. Hey. Hey.
Yo, this is headliner from Arrested Development. And right now you're in the midst of a celebration. A celebration of life, death, and the struggles of our ancestors. Check it out. Let me hear you say, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, say yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah. I am everyday people. Yeah, hey, hey, see, I am everyday people. Yeah. See, I was resting at the park, minding my own business as I kick up the trouble zone. On my radio tape, play a box right. Just loud enough so folks can hear us hype scene. Out of nowhere, comes a woman I'm dating.
I'm dating.
Investigation, maybe she was
She the girl said the orange man is bat poo crazy. Tiger said he didn't put his mask on around it. He sure didn't. He talk about he can't get it no more or something like that. I just think he be throwing out stuff. Is he a scientist now or something? Because he knows stuff that we don't know. Jay Dizzle in the hizzle. What up, Jay Dizzle? Brothers dissing there. What up, Jay Dizzle? Woo. But they squeeze parts of my date's anatomy. Why, Lord, your brothers have to drill me? Cause if I stop to hit this man, they'll have to kill me. You see, I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see, I am everyday people. So much to cover today. We got so much to cover today. One thing I wanted to cover is some new albums that are out now. I want to kick it off. I'm going to play a couple songs from Ty Dolla $ign's new album. He has a new album. It's called Featuring Ty Dolla $ign. You can stream it. You can download it. You can buy it. You can try it. It's going down. It's out right now. If you don't know who Ty Dolla $ign is, he has the best features ever on so many artists' music. And I think he just musically, Ty Dolla $ign is on a whole different level than a lot of artists. So we're going to play a couple songs from his new album. His new album is called Featuring Ty Dolla $ign. One of the first singles that he came out with is featuring Nicki Minaj. This one's called Expensive. Once again, you can download his brand new album. It's called Featuring Ty Dolla $ign. My homie Dre Sinatra is his DJ. So big shout out to DJ Dre Sinatra. Let's go.
She's so expensive, okay. She's so expensive, okay. Demons of the Benzies, okay. Diamond tennis necklace, okay.
DJ Ham said even professional mental health professionals say that he's not the man. He's not fit to be president. I mean, he's just.
She got expensive taste, hey. She got a slim, thick waist, hey. Girl, it's not your face, it's your. Girl, it's not your, it's your face, hey. Your girl in the nosebleeds, my girl in the courtside floor seats. Your girl afforded me, I'ma take my girl to Dior this week. All my women slim, thick, and athletic.
What?
She ain't my girl and she ain't got a pedic.
What?
All my women gotta fit my aesthetic. She ain't your girl, she right here in my
Available
section.
now, featuring Ty Dolla
She's so
$ign.
expensive, okay. She's so expensive, okay. Demons of the Benzies, okay. Diamond tennis necklace, okay.
Also featured on that album, he has a new single featuring Janae Aiko, DJ Mustard. It's called Be Yourself. Usually one of the things that I don't like to do, unfortunately, is look for new music. I don't like doing it because if I listen to 100 songs, maybe 5 of them will be good. So it's very frustrating when you have to listen to 100 songs to get 5 good songs. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, hey Erica, sometimes I was riding with Quinn. Me and Quinn were going, I was dropping her off at her friend's house. And I'll throw on Apple Music just to see what new music is out. And most of the time that's a disappointing listen. I just skip. But when this song came on though, I was like, wow, Ty Dolla $ign got something with this one right here. This one's called Be Yourself, featuring Janae Aiko. This one's super dope. Hey Erica, good morning Erica. How you doing? We got special guest KK.
By yourself. You ain't never afraid to be by yourself. Say you ain't afraid to be by yourself. Say you ain't afraid to be by yourself. You don't need a man, you do it by yourself. You did it by yourself.
I think Ty Dolla $ign can play like 8,000 different instruments and stuff. Like the dude is just, I think he's very underrated on how talented he is. He's like one of those people who the industry knows how good he is, but I don't think a lot of the normies know how good Ty Dolla $ign is. Like the dude's so dope.
Put that work and stay on your job. You don't break a sweat. In the mirror taking pictures, you know you never fade to be by yourself. You ain't never fade to be.
We finally got a female point of view in the room. Turn up. It's just me and Cheese and all that masculinities all over the place. Turn up.
Yeah, because you're the most masculine too.
Cheetah girl, you went to school with Ty Dolla $ign? Wait a minute. What you mean for? Oh, okay. Oh, on the plane. Okay. Cheetah girl works for the airline services. I thought you meant. When I saw first class, I was like, what, y'all went to school together? She was like, yeah, he's in my first period, girl. Like, That's before the tattoos and the dreads and all that. Turn up. How was he as a passenger, Cheetah girl? Was he a nice guy? Did you walk past him and pop it a little bit like, hi, Ty? Like, what you want, a Mai Tai? Ty, you want a Mai Tai? Ty? Turn up.
You ain't never afraid to be by yourself. You ain't never afraid to be by yourself. Say you ain't afraid to be by yourself. Say you ain't afraid to be by yourself.
Let's do one more from the album featuring Ty Dolla $ign. This song is called Spicy, featuring Post Malone. Be sure to download, stream, check out that album. If you like R&B, if you like hip-hop, if you like a combination of R&B and hip-hop, Ty Dolla $ign is your one-stop shop. This one's called Spicy. Once again, it's a Unique and Cheese show right here, 100.9 The Heat. Special guest KK's in the building.
She my spicy little mama. She let me bust up in yada. I buy her all the designer, but she's still leaving tomorrow. Who tryna go? Who hope that she don't? Who tryna slide for the night?
Oh, that was nice. Cheetah girl said he was high and slept the whole flight, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to sleep a whole flight too. But she said he was nice enough to take a picture before getting off the plane. So that's dope. That's very kind. You know, a lot of people be like, "Nah, I'm good." So that's dope. All right, shout out to Ty Dolla $ign for being a nice dollar sign. Turn up.
Who tryna go? Who gon' drop it down like it's money on the floor? Who tryna bust it for the dollars? Who tryna freak, bring her home, girl, and run it? She my spicy little mama. She let me bust up in yada. I buy her all the designer, but she's still leaving tomorrow. She tryna pull my pants down. I was lighting up a star, got my break time. Told her, babe, I gotta meet her over FaceTime. She don't care, my little mama never waste time. Gotta get your flight real quick. Praying in the fucking listed.
Even though I don't listen to a lot of Post Malone songs, musically, I respect him. I gotta respect him musically. I don't really play his stuff, but I respect him musically. Turn up. Featuring Ty Dolla $ign. You can stream it, you can download it, you can buy it, you can try it right now. Drop it down like it's money on the floor. Who tryna bust it for the dollars? Who tryna freak, bring her home, girl, and run it? You can download that right now. Be sure to download that right now. We got a few moments before our first commercial break. We want to send our love and light all the way to Nigeria. They are still in the process of fighting police brutality. End SARS, end SARS, end SARS. They need to end SARS right now. The word out of Nigeria right now that at least 56 people have died across Nigeria since the End SARS protests began on October 8th, with 38 killed across the country on Tuesday alone. The president of Nigeria is calling on the youth to discontinue the street protests and constructively engage government in finding solutions. He's telling them that their voice has been heard, but for the safety of the citizens, then we need to sit down now and have a conversation. Let's build now. I want to see what everybody thinks about that now, because unfortunately it takes protesting. It takes, you know what I'm saying, you have to scream to be heard, because I don't understand why you have to ask somebody not to beat you. Why do you have to ask somebody not to rob you? You know what I'm saying? And it's really getting out of hand. And what makes it so upsetting is that it's us doing it to us. That is how far, you know what I'm saying, the corruption goes down. And that is what really breaks my heart. Not excusing America, you know what I'm saying? But when it's us against us and it's us doing it to us, that really, really, really breaks my heart. So in the name of humanity, I can't see how somebody can just have a job hurting other people and have it in their mind that it's okay because it's my job. I'm just doing my job. That will never, I can't, when you say put yourself in somebody else's shoes to see how they feel, I don't know if I can do that. I can't just, even if because we have a family, and let's say I have a job at a security office or a police or anything, and I have to go out and kill fellow citizens just so that we can eat. I'm sorry. We would have to sit down and have a conversation and figure out another way for us to be able to eat because I can't do that just because it's my job.
Absolutely.
So send prayers, light, love. We're sending all that to Nigeria right now. We stand with you. We understand what's happening because we live in a similar type of environment here in these states, and it's sad. But sometimes these things have to happen so that change can happen. So we're going to send our love to the 56 people who have sacrificed their life for change in Nigeria, and hopefully we don't lose any more. Did you want to chime in and
send our love and prayers to people of Nigeria?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And Armenia, too, because it's getting crazy over there, too. So we're going to spread love, spread light, spread love, spread love, spread love. Tiwa Savage from Nigeria.
Spells on the beat. Tiwa Savage on this one, yeah. Whiskey, do you want mama? Make it animal to tingle.
This kind thing I never see, yo. My pressure, they high got me down, whoa, whoa. My girl, hold on to me, yo. Never ever leave me for crash, oh, whoa, whoa. Girl, you they make me shiver, oh.
Cheetah Girl says the world needs healing. Yes, they do. Yes, we do.
I want day with you forever.
Robos casca. If no be you, then tell me who. Them go sempe. Nobody messing with my boo. Robos casca. If no be you, then tell me who. Robos casca, yeske. Nobody messing with my boo.
Before we go to commercial break, we're going to do Tiwa Savage featuring Sam Smith, new song. It's called Temptation. Good morning, Grace. How you doing, Grace? Happy Friday, Grace. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK's in the building.
Temptation. That's all I see when I look at you. Temptation. That's all I see when I look at you. Look me in the eyes. Check career. If you do me nice. If you do me right,
Puka. That's Jamaican. That ain't even.
Anything you like. Give me ginger. Oh, give me ginger.
Give me ginger.
Oh, temptation. That's all I see when I look at you.
Is what?
Temptation. That's all I see when I look at you.
This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come right back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show, special guest KK on 100.9 The Heat.
Come on, Cheese. Come on back.
So this is what we do. We do nothing. We just say hi to the people. I get the next segment ready. Are you about to whisper something to me? Jason,
No, I'm not going to say it. Let me see that thing right there.
She does that all the time. I be like, we are on air. He be like, well, let me just say something. I be like, you got to. We are on, when you're on air, you got to say everything in front of everybody.
But I can see why. You see how the distance you have between you and the camera and how you look on the camera. Whereas Cheese is like right in here. That's why he keeps stepping back.
No, he don't do that.
Well,
he is not aware of the camera whatsoever. Bless his heart.
Okay, well, see the difference.
Yeah, yours look good though. I got a better background. See, y'all just got the black background. That's why you got to get all my ambiance. You got to get all the ambiances. Turn up.
Ambiance. You're doing a very good job.
Oh, thank you. I would try to say thank you. I was about to say I always do a good job. Turn up. It's about to be October. Sunday is the 25th already.
Oh,
October went by just like that.
October, that'd be 17-year anniversary of your son's first day of walking.
You remember everything. I want to give a big shout out to KK. Oh my gosh.
I only remember
My wife remembers everything. Everything. It's crazy. And it don't even balance because I don't remember anything.
It's really soft.
Which is crazy. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's where you got to understand. See, she's an Aquarius and I'm a Gemini, and that's how that works together. You see what I'm saying? I don't need to remember nothing because she remembers everything. You see what I'm saying? That's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. If we both remember, then it cancels out because we don't got no special abilities or talents or something like that. You see what I'm saying? See, there's stuff that I can do that you can't do, and there's stuff that you can do that I can't do. Teamwork makes the dream work.
So imagine trying to give an example of something that happened in the past, and he'd be like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that ain't going to work with me. You got to show me the video. You got to be like, see, when you was right here doing that thing, and I still got to think about it real quick. Like, we was there? When did we go there? Turn up. So
like, you don't remember the time when you cut your son's umbilical cord? It's like, nope.
I remember that. I do remember that.
Good.
And the girls, too.
Good. I mentioned it purposely so that you would say you remember it.
See,
that'd be terrible.
See, there's like 8 things that I can remember. Just don't bring up 9 and 10 things. Now I can't remember those. You got to pick and choose what you want me to remember. I can't remember it all. I live for today.
I'm so glad.
Tiger, on the 29th. It's on the 29th. Same day as Oprah Winfrey's. Turn up. She's the Korean Oprah's.
January 29th. Yes.
Temptation.
Became 44.
All right, coming back. Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. DJ Unique. We got special guest KK is hanging out in the hood today. Thank you so much for filling in for Mr. Cheese. Hopefully he feels better soon. We mentioned Ty Dolla $ign's new album. Check that out. Also, a new album that came out last week. I don't know how hip hop y'all get. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is, Chris.
But if y'all get hip hop. Oh, Tiger says this is on the February 11th. Well, turn up, brother. Brother Tiger.
That's easy.
Turn up. DJ Hams is also an Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? I'm surrounded by Aquarians. Oh, my gosh, I can't swim. Anyway, another album that if you into hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? If you're not into hip-hop, just hold on for a second. But if you into hip-hop, there's a group, there's a label, there's a movement. It's called Griselda. I can't play a lot of their music because they don't put out clean versions because it's street music. Like, it's street. Like, they street music. They like the new Wu-Tang kind of, you know what I'm saying? In a sense that of the feel that the music has, and they got bars. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't the most positive thing in the world. Anyway, but Benny the Butcher, he has a new album. It's called Burden of Proof. Benny the Butcher, the album is called Burden of Proof. I'm going to play a couple songs from his album. If you want to hear the rest, be sure to stream it, download it, try it, and buy it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I'm binge watching A Different World right now. And there was an episode where Jesse Jackson came on there. It was the episode where Dwayne Wayne was running for class president against the girl who just wanted to turn up and have parties and stuff. And he really does talk in rhythm and rhyme. I guess he's been doing it all the time. That's the way that he likes to shine. When he ran, he had to grind. So that's really how he talked. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Anyway, back to Benny the Butcher. Also, hey, big show. Wait a minute. Big shout out to the producer, Hit Boy. Hit Boy is on absolute fire right now. And we got to give him an extra shout out because he's from right down the street in Riverside, turn all the way up. Nas's new album he just did, and Benny the Butcher. Like, man, Hit Boy is killing the game right now. So I got to send a shout out to Hit Boy. Let's go. This song is called Legend.
The Butcher.
Benny the Butcher, Griselda, let's go.
Gave my life to the game, had my mama concerned. And made a call when she saw when I got in return. Broke my flow down, they still can't describe it in words. And all
that's crazy. Hey, Tiger, I ain't been to New York in a long time. I ain't been there in a long time, Tiger. Do they still do the New York dance when they be like?
Shot with us. You know me and my crib's not furnished till a garage get a drop in it. And now I want nothing for free. They ain't know me then, bet they check it now.
They used to do that in New York. See the girls from Riverside turn all the way up? I like Riverside. Riverside is a very artistic place. It really, really is. Like when you really get driving around downtown and stuff like that too, and see the buildings, and it's a lot of art going down in Riverside. So big shout out to Riverside. Turn up.
50,000 in the draw at the W. And every time I score,
Roll the dice, roll the dice.
I'm somewhere in the hood, elbow rubbing with all the dealers saying because of you, we ain't been.
New album, Burden of Proof, out right now.
A lot of charges, this money you got a part, and I'm a boss, somehow too bougie for Olive Garden. Rap circles round, that's my department. Put a block in the trunk soon as I got tired of talking. Money don't make you solid, it just make you 10 times more of the person you are before you got it. And all my jewels VIP trunk, where it's crowded, and I can't call it by name, cause I forgot it. Let's go. Said I'ma be a legend soon.
I'm a legend now. New one, Benny the. This one's called Timeless, also from the album. I only got 2 of them because they only released like 2 clean singles. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else can get their hands on some more clean ones, send it to me, Tiger. Anyway. Turn up.
I do this for suffering children.
Tiger said he still dance like that when it's dope. That'd be me too. Like that's my East Coast to the heart. If I hear me something, I gotta be put the East Coast bop on.
The feds bury half of my under the building. Don't judge my life now, cause I've been mad stressed. On tour with the Locks and had a project address. Before this rap, all my direct assets came from high-risk hazards. You know, Pyrex glasses. A long way to the Prezi from the Timex Classic. I got lines from a year ago that y'all just catch. I thought small that I grew. Let the find out it was true. Money changed the
Griselda,
quicker than it changed you.
Benny the Butcher, this one's called Timeless.
As long as the kids fed, how stole dirt on your name and then beg. No, we don't feel sorry for hit bread, cause for them California kings, we slept in the twin bed.
This one's featuring Lil Wayne, this one's featuring Big Sean. Turn up.
Feet on the ground, 100 in the ceiling. I'm the last of this breed, you won't last in these streets long if you only hustle drug dealing. As a king to a god, I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna live
Forever.
This for rich, you get it rolly too, cause if I'm up, we gon' shine together.
Cheetah Girls in Long Beach. Turn up. I remember that from a live broadcast. Alrighty, so this week, Busta Rhymes was featured on Fat Joe has a live stream that he does, and he interviews people and they have conversations and stuff. And Busta Rhymes was a featured guest on Fat Joe's show. And you're aware of the Versus, correct? The show Versus. So Busta Rhymes has called out T.I. Busta Rhymes said he noticed that T.I. has been calling out all these New York rappers because T.I. really wanted to go with 50. He wanted to battle 50 Cent. He wanted to go against 50 Cent. But Busta Rhymes is saying, I'll take that challenge. Let's go. What you want to do? And then T.I. responds and says that, well, there's too much of a generational gap between the two of them for them to do a catalog battle. And the T.I. one was, I thought was really funny. It was really funny because he was like, man, if we're going to do it like that, man, I might as well call out Melly Mel. So he's another old school rapper. So that was really funny. But I was thinking, though, because Busta Rhymes then responded again. And Busta Rhymes was like, well, I understand why you would not want to battle me.
I'd be thinking you're scared, really.
That's what Busta Rhymes was saying. That is my understanding. I understand why you don't want to battle me because I will bust your ASSSSSSSS is what he was saying.
It's like no matter how great you are, you gotta know who you're talking to. You're talking to Busta Rhymes here.
And they're both. What's so funny? It's not passive aggressive. I know they really do have respect for one another. At the end of the day, I know they do. But it's so funny how they say, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I will bust yo. And then T.I.'s like, respectfully, I'm just saying that you dope, but you old. And Busta Rhymes is saying it don't matter how old you is, I can still, you know, what you want to do. So I think it's going to end up being Jeezy versus T.I. That's kind of where the story is trickling goes so far. But I would have hoped T.I. would have been like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what generation you from. I'm going to stand by my catalog. And my catalog is my catalog. I don't care who it goes up against. Because that's what Busta Rhymes is saying.
Absolutely.
I would like to see where this is going to go. I personally think, and I also have respect for T.I. and what he's done, but I don't think he won it with Busta Rhymes.
No, I mean, I think he knows it himself. That's why he's not going with the flow of what Busta is saying.
Turn up. Uh-oh. Erica said that T.I. posted something today. He's battling someone. If he's not battling Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying, then he dodged that. He sidestepped that one. I don't know. I'm just saying Cheetah Girl saying Busta would have won. That's what we saying too. I really think Busta Rhymes would have handled that one. T.I. suggested that it should be LL Cool J versus Busta Rhymes, which I think would be a decent battle. That would be a decent battle. Tiger said it should be Tip versus Luda. The only thing about that is Ludacris has already done it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Ludacris versus Nelly, and God bless Nelly, but Nelly didn't want it with Ludacris. Like, now that wasn't an even matchup. Nelly went in. Cheetah Girl saying that LL would kill Busta Rhymes. I don't know, Cheetah Girl. Hit record wise, I do think that LL Cool J has more of hit records than Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes got that hard street stuff that, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's undeniable. LL might squeeze it out, Cheetah Girl, but I think Busta Rhymes that would be a good battle to watch with both of their energy, and you know what I'm saying? It would be turned up.
It would definitely be a lot more entertaining than T.I. and Busta Rhymes.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Let's do this Busta.
And a new bod.
We saying what?
Like Busta posted today he's coming out with a new album and a new bod.
Yeah, I saw that. And then big shout out to Busta Rhymes too, because he was like, okay, I follow Busta Rhymes on IG. I'm like, I be fangirling for Busta Rhymes. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I've been fangirling Busta Rhymes for forever and ever, forever and ever. Like, it is just, I think Busta Rhymes is one of the greatest entertainers that's ever done this hip hop thing. I'm just saying. So I follow him on IG, and I saw a lot of videos of him. He's just in the gym getting swole. Like, and he's one of those swoles that if like he walk up in the room, you like, hey bro, hey, who let the pit bull off the leash? Like, it looks scary.
That's literally what I would be thinking. Like last time, when I saw him the only time, he just seemed like one of those dogs with no neck. Like,
yeah,
you would have difficulty breathing.
Yeah,
he's in shape, but it's just too much.
He's a big
your arm
dude.
Reach your mouth. Like, do you need to get extra long silverware kind of thing to eat or something?
Now, and then imagine that. Put that with the energy of a Busta Rhymes.
But he was
too. He was up. It don't make a difference. He's Jamaican. They don't get old when it comes to the energy. So he was already rah 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 rah. So now imagine King Kong rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying? It's a threat. It's a problem. And I can't wait for it next Friday. Next Friday, Busta Rhymes is gonna be our artist spotlight next Friday because he got a brand new album, Extinction Level Event, number 2 coming out tomorrow. Next week. I can't wait for that. I'm excited about that. So it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Next Friday, artist spotlight, the one and only Busta Rhymes. Oh, Tiger sent me the clean versions. Okay, turn on, Tiger. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What? Daquan used to manage Busta Rhymes? I need to talk to Daquan. Turn up. I need to talk to Daquan. Turn up.
When you did that rah, 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 that really did sound like some of his albums.
Oh, that's one of the greatest albums of all time, Extinction Level Event. Oh, ever since the day I was gone. Yes, we get busy whenever we have to perform. Shaking your tushy, making your oochie get warm. Ha, 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 until all my brothers is on. Got you caught in my storm. Bounce, baby.
Going crazy. Suffer from head rushes while be smoking Dutches. Be getting on in it, ripping their pants crutches, wiggle their belly buttons.
Hey, wait a minute.
I wanna get all in it, long as my shorty with it. You know I'm coming to get it. Doing it till you're making you really wonder who said it. Swelling your melon while you're yelling, I check out the credit. Giving it till you're making you give me back more. Coming through, shoot. Yes, and we be kicking down your door. Keeping it raw, my running the front, say
ow.
Way in the rear, say it. Party is going on over here. Say what? Party is going on over here. Say what? All my right in the front, say it. Oh. All my right in the rear, say it. Oh. The party is going on over here. Say what?
Party is going on over here.
Say what? All my people up in the place, say it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I watched the interview with Busta Rhymes on the 85 South Show. I don't know if any of you watched the podcast, the 85 South Show. Carlos Miller, what's the loud boy? Sound like Chris Tucker. I can't remember the names right now. They used to be on the show Wild 'N Out also, but they travel together and they have a They have a podcast called the 85 South Show. Super hood. I love it. Super ratchet. I love it. Turn up. So Busta Rhymes was a guest on that show a couple weeks ago. His stories are amazing. Like, I can listen to Busta Rhymes tell stories forever. Like, it's just super, super, super good stories. It's dope. Turn up.
Any good stories you like to share?
It's not a good story. It's not a good story. What's happening is I am losing faith in humanity every day. It's rarely that I see things that happen that, yes, DC Young Fly, turn up. It's rarely, thank you, Jay Dizzle. There's rarely times that I see something good happening, like, I think we're going to be saved as human beings. This is awesome. It's usually the opposite, and I really hate it. So this happened in St. Louis. A 64-year-old St. Louis lady was out for a jog, and she, I guess, I don't know if she got overheated or whatever, but she ended up basically passing out on the ground. And they have surveillance video seeing her trying to get up and get on her phone and try to call for help, but she just couldn't do it. She just couldn't get up. Somebody stops their car, pull over, goes over to her, robs her, takes her phone and stuff, and then leaves her there on the ground. Wow, this is humanity. These are the people that everybody's trying to save, and it's like, I don't understand sometimes why we're trying so hard to save the human race. You know what I'm saying? When this is the representation that we have to leave behind. When the aliens come here in about 100,000 years or 2,000, whatever, in 20 years, turn up, they're going to walk around and be like, oh, man, they messed up. They had it so good. All they had to do was be nice to each other. You mean all they really had to do was just be nice to each other, and they couldn't even do that?
It's like somebody was dying.
Be on the microphone.
Somebody was dying, and here somebody found an opportunity for themselves in somebody's possible death.
Yeah. And instead of trying to help them or get help or put them in a car and take them to the hospital or anything, they rob them instead.
Maybe they used that phone to call 911 to say,
oh, no,
hey,
they didn't do that.
Somebody on the side of the road.
The woman whose real name was not released, she collapsed during a run near the Anheuser-Busch brewery, and security footage shows her attempting to stand and use her phone before hitting the ground again. As she lay on the ground, a red Dodge Caravan pulled up next to her. A man exited the vehicle, took her phone, and drove off without making any attempt to help her, according to the footage. Police are investigating but have arrested no suspects so far. It's absolutely ridiculous. Humans...
Even as I'm hearing your story, as you're telling me this, you know what I'm like seeing in my head?
What you see?
I'm actually seeing so many of the people in the public that says, why didn't you try to get up? Why didn't you just call 911 instead of trying to get back up when she was already down?
Oh, because
now you caused a scene to yourself for that criminal to come and attack you.
You are victim blaming.
Exactly. That's what people do, though.
That's the same. That's not her fault. You know what I'm saying?
It's not her fault.
What is your fault? If you fall down, your first attempt is going to be to try to get back up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to call 911 immediately. You're going to be like, I can do it. I can. Oh, come on, baby. I can get up, baby.
I know
can
what
do
you're
it. Come
saying.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you're going to try to go to your survival and things like that. But a lot of people are going to say, well, if she knew she couldn't run, she's dehydrated, whatever the situation is, why didn't she just call 911 while she was down instead of trying to get up and cause that extra scene to happen for you to get that attention from the wrong person to be robbed? Now here you are putting yourself in more danger because now you don't even have your lifeline in your hand anymore.
That sucks. That sucks that people are even thinking that.
People do that. Hey, when somebody gets raped, what do they say? What was she wearing? Was she drunk? Yeah, why was she by herself? Why didn't she have a backup
True
plan?
that. That's a daggone shame.
As simple as I'm just going for an exercise.
Word.
And I fell.
That is a daggone shame. We need to do better as human beings. You know what I'm saying?
So focus on the criminal and that caravan and, catching that person instead of the woman who fell back down and
exactly
was victimized.
That's terrible. That is terrible. In the words of Kenny and Charles Barkley, that's terrible. After what they one hopes karmic justice will I hope so too, DJ Hams. I really, really do.
Turn up. Terrible though. Wow. Nobody else on the road?
I don't know. I'm gonna guess no, but that would make it even worse
It's
if somebody
a minivan.
if somebody saw somebody do it. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's even worse.
I mean, it's a minivan. There could have been kids in the car while it was happening. Oh my! But people do
gosh.
that stuff.
They do.
What a day, what a day.
And first of all, it's a phone. Who don't got a phone? Everybody got a phone. They give
Exactly.
phones away for free, basically.
They actually return phones now.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry about losing phones anymore.
100%. You don't. Everybody got a phone. Oh my gosh, turn up.
Maybe he didn't have a phone.
He said, you know what? There is a lot of good stuff that happens and no one ever hears about. That is true, DJ Hams. That is true. I would say, what do you think the ratings would be like for if a show was just all good news? Just all good news. Like all we're going to do is share the good news. Do you think that show would have a lot of ratings?
I think people would turn to that channel just to take a break from the rest of the other channels. So I think some will turn to it just for that, hour to 2 hours of peace and happiness, just harmony, whatever it is that they need.
I hope so.
But, people eventually return to destruction.
Back to the negative. I really think that is a human, I think it's in humans' DNA. I really think human beings like negativity. I think they really, really like operating on that low frequency level of ignorance.
As parents, I get it. I'm starting to get even more because when our children do well, we don't praise them. We just know that that's the way it's supposed to be, and that's how life is supposed to be. As soon as they do one thing that's a little bit out of line, here we are picking on that as if that's their whole life.
That's what the Asians do.
So, I think that's where
Suck me into that one too. Turn up.
Yeah,
no,
I think
we
that's
didn't.
where we lack.
Okay. So Kira made the food this morning. What was the first thing you said? No, you said it was delicious.
It
No,
was
you
so-
praise the kids.
Oh my goodness, our 14-year-old made, I guess it's kind of like spicy tuna roll.
What is it called?
She said spicy tuna.
I think it's spicy tuna. She said it
wrapped
tastes
up
like
in a ball of rice.
Ball of rice.
So, but
With the
to me, it tasted just like spicy
with
tuna
the seaweed paper
Inside.
She put it on the outside too to hold it with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our children can cook. Turn up. We are flexing right now.
I don't
Let's
know
go.
if they can cook or if they can experiment. They do experiment well because they don't.
both.
They don't repeat it very often. So if they can repeat it maybe 4 or 5 more times.
Well, I guess what's really awesome is they keep trying. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we have a refrigerator filled with stuff that didn't work. And it'll sit in there for like a week, and then we'll be looking at each other like, is anybody going to eat this? Because it did, and then be like, no, it didn't come out as good as I would like it had. It's like, well, throw it away. I don't understand.
If they wrapped it up, maybe it would have a chance. But sometimes they just put it in the refrigerator with no wrapping, no nothing.
That's how you know it's not good, though. You know what I'm saying? Because they just leave it in there. If they don't eat it, that's the real secret to it. If they not eating it, then it didn't come out good. Because when they make something that they like and it's good, it's all gone. Like last night, I know Kira's not watching, but they made some fried rice yesterday, and all I asked was, please, after my live stream, can you save me some fried rice? And I get inside, and it's like a spoonful in there. She's talking about, that was enough? I'll be like, That's how you see how they treat their father?
Really
That's how they
was
treat their
just a
father.
spoonful.
You see
it
what I'm
was
saying?
really good, though. She didn't even use oyster sauce. That was really good.
That is how they treat their father. But it's all good. I'm not even beefing now. I am not even beefing. Turn up. Another album that came out last week, but we're going to celebrate it right now. Black Thought, if you follow Black Thought from The Roots, one of the top 5 greatest MCs of all time. I am not even debating that with nobody, even though I got like 100 people that's in my top 5. That's how my top 5 works. I don't just
I think
name.
that's like top 100.
No. That's my top 5. They in my top 5, but it's like 100 MCs. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair to be like, well, he's number 1, and that's not fair. It's too many of them, and they too good. And some of them are good for different reasons and different ways, so it's not comparable. You know what I'm saying?
Like the top 5 hype men?
Hype men?
Uh-huh.
Spliff Star, Flavor Flav, the lady that sang background on Arrested Development, on Everyday People. Who else is a good hype man?
Now, if you're top 5.
Tiger's the number 1 hype man. Tiger would get everybody amped up on tour. Tiger, y'all be sure to follow Tiger. He's on Facebook right now. But we be on tour, and Tiger just be coming out like, everybody brush your teeth and stuff like that. And people just put toothbrushes out and start brushing their teeth. Like, some people just got that motivation in their voice.
They just have it appear out of their pocket.
Hey,
toothbrush.
when you hear that motivating voice that just motivates you to do something, that's Tiger voice. Tiger got that motivating voice. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, even it'd be 6 o'clock in the morning, and Tiger walk in the room and be like, get it together. Turn up.
So if you're the top 5 hype man, and you are the MC of that hype person, and could you be, if you're at the top 5, are you supported by this hype person?
What do you mean?
You're secondary? Like
that-
Busta has split.
No. No. If you one of the top MCs, it can't be based upon who your hype person is. I would say no. That's just from my own personal point of view. I don't think you could do
But
that.
could they have gotten to that point without their hype people?
I would say, yeah. Busta Rhymes would still be Busta Rhymes, you know what I'm saying, on record, because Spliff Star wasn't particularly hyping on the record, you know what I'm saying? But the live show certainly, helped carries it over.
But isn't the live shows where you really
You running away from the mic.
grasp
Don't run away from the mic. You got to be on the mic.
Isn't that where you really grasp your audience?
You would
to
hope
say,
so.
Hey, we can do.
Sometimes, because a lot of the newer artists, you know what I'm saying, and God bless their souls, but they're not good live. You know what I'm saying? They're good on the record, but they're not good live.
But as
I would
soon
say back in the day, people were better live because they're held at a higher standard. I don't think there's no standard nowadays. I really don't. I just think if you got a hot record and you on TikTok or something like that, that's all people need.
Because I feel like you could have a record out, but next thing you know, you go on Saturday Night Live, you go on David Letterman, Jay Leno's show, you have that live show, and then the next day, here
But
you
even-
are the biggest thing.
And even sometimes that's not really the live show because you're doing some pre-tape stuff, you know what I'm saying? But to catch somebody in concert and you rapping over your vocals in the background, stuff like that, to me, get the vocals off the track, do it live.
Exactly.
If you're going to perform live, perform live. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I'm from the old school, so we cut from a different cloth. We got different fabrics.
So it's like no MR kind of thing.
No what?
Is that music recording
What's the MR? Do you make
in the
that up?
background? No.
Background vocals? I think
Actually,
you made that
in
up.
Asian countries, they use
They say
those
MR?
ARs and MRs.
They also
and,
watch
like, different,
MVs.
Like MVs, exactly, music videos.
I don't know what no MR is.
Music recording.
Okay. I don't know. Turn up.
So you got to be more worldly.
I guess. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play a few commercials around the world. We're going to come back. Artist Spotlight this week is the one and only Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys dropped a new project also today, some of their best of, so be sure to check that out. We'll be coming right back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK, 100.9 The Heat.
Mr. Cheese.
MR.
MR, music recording. That totally is what it stands for.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not.
It's just, I guess, in other countries, they utilize acronyms to get it through, whereas you don't need it here. Where are all these names? Do you actually study the names of these artists?
What does that mean?
Like, you get Busta Rhymes. You're busting a rhyme. Like, what was that artist that you had earlier of the burning?
Benny the Butcher? Or
Benny the Butcher.
some people
was
make up
he?
their own name. Some people are given a name. Public Enemy's Chuck D actually gave Busta Rhymes his name. So sometimes sometimes it was a nickname that you had growing up. I made up my own name, but because you know what I'm saying, I got mine from people be like, "Oh, that's unique." When I was like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, "Hey, Quay. Oh, that's unique." And then I'm just odd, so I just stuck with the name Unique. So names can come from anywhere.
I'm just odd.
I am odd. I don't mind being odd. I am artistical. I'm not autistic. I'm autistic. Turn up. Coined a new term. Nope, I'm all out. You don't got no Dibby-diboo. You ready? Yeah. All right, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do the artist spotlight as the Beastie Boys.
Artist spotlight. Woohoo.
They got a huge catalog too, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I can of theirs in this 25-minute segment. Because we also got one more segment after this. All right, coming back.
You've been making it seem like there's no tomorrow.
There ain't no tomorrow.
It's
What
like
you mean?
There is music for ages, for a lifetime.
I don't know what they're talking about. What you
You're trying
mean?
to squeeze in like 50 songs in 2 minutes and stuff. Like, what the heck?
We in a garage, Ham. We got a separated garage from the house, so we set up shop in here. Turn up.
Basement.
I know. Like we're not in California. Ain't no basements in California.
It'd be nice though.
I would love to have a basement.
That would be nice.
Tiger, you got a basement? I know Tiger got a basement. Turn up. Beastie Boys has a new documentary. I'll be sure to check that out, Erica. Thank you so much. Turn up. That's right. Rest in peace, MCA. I never caught them live either. I would love to see them live. All right, let's do this. Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. We got a special guest. KK is hanging out today. Thank you so much for covering for Mr. Cheese. Cheese, you get better, Cheese. You do your sit-ups and
Come
take
on
your
back,
vitamins.
Cheese.
You get your medicines, Mr. Cheese. It is time for our artist spotlight. Today we're taking it back in the day with a classic hip-hop group, the one and only Beastie Boys. If you don't know, the Beastie Boys are an American hip-hop and rap group from New York City. They were formed in 1978. The group was composed of Michael, Mike D, Diamond on vocals, Adam, MCA, rest in peace, Yak on vocals and bass, Adam, Ad Rock, Horowitz, vocals and guitar. The Beastie Boys were formed out of members of an experimental hardcore punk band called the Young Aborigines in 1978. And they had a vocalist by the name of Diamond. They had a guy named Jeremy Shatton on bass guitar. Had a guy named Jerry Berry and Kate Schlangenbach on drums. Turn up. I'm messing these Jewish names all up. Okay, so when Shatton left in 1981, Yak replaced him on bass, and the band changed their name to the Beastie Boys. Berry left shortly thereafter and was replaced by Horowitz. You ever think these people be like when you be in a group and then you leave out the group and then the group replace you and then they blow up? Like, you ever think like, oh man, like I wish I would have still in the group? Or do you think like, oh, maybe they made it because I'm not in it no more?
Latter.
You think they really think that, oh, they made it because I'm not in it? Oh man, that would be.
Yeah, because you didn't have the drive to be in it.
You think that would be a hard pill to swallow?
Well, no,
Would that hurt your feelings?
It all depends. Did I remove myself or was I kicked out?
I guess that makes a difference. Let's say you left. Let's say you didn't see the potential of the group being super dope. He's like, you know what? I got bills to pay. I'm gonna just go be a dentist or something.
That's on
like,
you, the person who left.
But if you did that, you know what I'm saying? If we were in a rap group together and you was like, I just don't see this going nowhere, Unique, and then you left, and then I got me somebody new to be in a group, and then we blew up, does that hurt your feelings now, or are you happy for our success?
Well, of course, it's gonna hurt my feelings, but I think I would also be happy for your success. You've gotta be both ways.
Would you feel like, oh, it was because of me? I was the whack one in the group.
Yeah, and you can't put your hand out because you removed yourself from that situation.
Turn up.
Clearly, you weren't anywhere while you were in it.
Turn up. So. What you mean, Destiny's Child, Jay Dizzle? What that even mean?
That was the first group that I thought of when you
with
mentioned
Destiny's
that.
Child. Them girls was removed because they were more talented than we're not gonna go there.
I didn't realize that there was 2 girls removed.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Just recently learned.
Back to the Beastie Boys. After achieving local success with the 1983 experimental hip hop single, I don't know, Cocky Puss. I guess I can say that. Kooky Puss. The Beastie Boys made a full transition into hip hop, and Schledenbach left. They toured with Madonna in 1985, and a year later released their debut album, Licensed to Ill. It was the first rap record to top the Billboard 200 chart. Congratulations. Their second album, Paul's Boutique, was a commercial failure, but later received critical acclaim. Check Your Head in 1992 and Ill Communication in 1994 also found mainstream success, followed by Hello Nasty in 1998, To the Five Boroughs in 2004, The Mix-Up in 2007, and Hot Sauce Committee Part 2 in 2011. The Beastie Boys have sold over 20 million records in the United States, making them one of the biggest selling rap groups since Billboard began recording sales in 1991. With 7 platinum-selling albums from 86 to 2004, Beastie Boys were one of the longest-lived hip-hop acts worldwide. In 2012, they became the 3rd rap group to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congratulations to the Beastie Boys. We'll talk about more of the Hall of Fame a little bit later, too. In that same year, Yak, unfortunately, Mr. MCA, he died of cancer, and after that, the Beastie Boys retired the Beastie Boys. So, as one of the premier and original and first rap groups, congratulations to the Beastie Boys for being absolutely amazing, because they were absolutely amazing. Because they brought the punk rock style to the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying? So that was a whole new energy that they brought. So we're gonna celebrate them right now. I'm going to try to get through as many Beastie Boys songs as I can, trying to do it in chronological order. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK, 100.9 The Heat.
Now, here's a little story I got to tell about 3 bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with that Rob and me.
Mike D.
Been had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Just me and my horsey and a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Sheriff spices on my tail, cause I'm in demand. One lonely beastie IP.
Dang, Cheetah Girl, you took out all those albums? Turn all the way up. Let's go.
Beating down on my baseball hat.
I got to keep it real. I've never owned a Beastie Boys album.
Looking for a girl.
I was always very singles driven, so you know what I'm saying. So I would just I would just listen to the singles.
I'm amazed as to how we didn't come across any one of them either.
Oh, we got License to Ill in here.
Oh, there is?
The one with the airplane on it. Yeah, we do got that album. I didn't buy it though. I just had it.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't wanna go. You ask your mom, please, but she still says no.
I keep tapping on the screen
to do. It's not a touch screen. That is not a touch screen. Turn up.
You gotta fight for your right to party.
A lot of the times I didn't really get into it because I like doing that bop. Like the one I was playing the instrumental for, the one with Q-Tip, I always thought that was their best song because I like a different kind of rhythm to go to. I like the energy of You Gotta Fight, you know what I'm saying? And I get that when I'm DJing. I get the energy of it. But would I be in a car listening to it? Probably not. Just only my personal preferences. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Just a different way of rocking.
Yes.
Sometimes some songs be coming on in the car, and I feel like the car's going to be destroyed the way you be moving.
Turn up. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you know you got your banger. Ow!
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey, junkie.
All these songs still kill at parties.
Absolutely.
Like, even generations that I think wouldn't know who they are. Maybe they daddies are still playing it for them, but these records still go so hard. Let's go.
Even if it was introduced for the first time, they'd be like, what is that?
Yeah.
Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey, junkie, that funky monkey. No sleep till.
Sizzling out to my homie Tiger. No sleep till Brooklyn. Let's go. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Artist Spotlight, the one and only Beastie Boy. Big shout out to Rick Rubin also. Rick Rubin been in hip hop since they was laying the bricks down. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Rick Rubin for having that vision and still having that vision. That is a person that I would really, really love to sit down with. He's an incredible human being. That guy right there. That guy.
Another plate, another chain, another bottle, another brain, another girl, another fight, another job. Oh, my manager's crazy. He always smokes dust. He's got his own room at the back of the bus. You rock around the clock. Playing a hotel, girls on the job. Trapping hotels like it's going out of style. Getting paid on the way 'cause it was your wife. Fool on the floor, I had rocks out the door. SDA's in the back 'cause he's skeezing with a
What?
There's an interview with Rick Rubin and Pharrell on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I saw that coming, but I haven't seen that yet. But, oh, man. He had not a show, but it was like a different series where different artists were coming to his house out in Malibu, and he would speak to them, and you could see this little, what is that thing called? Let me think about it.
girls.
One of my favorites from the Beastie Boys.
Really want is girls. And in the morning it's girls. 'Cause in the evening it's girls. I like the way that they walk. And it's chilly in them talk.
Yeah, keep doing that. Turn up. Hey, watching those boobies bounce. Let's go. Turn up.
From White Castle to the Nile.
Cheese can't do that.
Back in the day, there was this girl around the way. She liked my home piece MCA.
Rest in peace.
He said he would not give her play. I asked him please, he said you may. Her pants were tight and
Artist spotlight going down. Turn up.
Keep talking like that, Chris. He gonna get in the gym now.
He said he's losing weight. He said he's losing weight.
I haven't seen him.
Ladies in the place, I'm calling out to you.
Another one of my favorites.
They're all another one of your favorites.
I mean, they're one of the original hip hop groups. How can you not?
As successful as they were, how come there isn't any more of, white rap groups?
Because it's got to be authentic. If it's not authentic, you know what I'm saying, it might not go so well. Third Base, they were white. Killer Clown Posse, they were kind of silly, but they're white. I just think it just got to be authentic. If it's authentic, it'll work. I like Third Base too. Turn up. They were so cool. Turn up, Cheetah Girl. We thank you so much for even hanging out and watching with us. We appreciate you. Be sure to stream their new project right now, Beastie Boys. Best up. Let's go. It's called Beastie Boys Music. Be sure to stream Beastie Boys Music. Let's go. I would not be a proper DJ if I did not give a shout out to Mix Master Mike, one of the greatest DJs. As just as a regular DJ, as a tour DJ, just as a DJ. Big shout out to Mix Master Mike. He was their touring DJ in their later years, I think it was like start back in '89 or something like that too. That man is absolutely amazing. Let's go. Ready? Hey. That's what I read to, Chris. When I'm reading, I'll throw on my Zen music. Turn up. Hey. Oh, big shout out to DJ Hams. This is his favorite Beastie Boys. Ready?
Ready? 1. You will do this 4 times with the left, 4 with the right, then 8 times with both, then repeat.
You remember when people used to dance like that with the high knee? That's like the '90s, like '90s hip hop. Like that was like customary. If you wasn't doing the lift your knee thing in the '90s, you wasn't hip hopping. Everybody must have had good abs in the '90s. Turn up, that is a workout.
Nobody can do it like Mix Master can. Come on, I got the D-double-O style.
This is him making the beat just by scratching. Yikes, Miss Master Mike.
Cruising like a fan on the glade. He'll tweak it backs across the crossfade. So watch your back when he takes the stage. Or send you off on a naked rampage. 3 MCs and 1 DJ. We be getting down with no delay. Mix Master Mike, what you got to say?
Bug out 2.
All the time.
Once again, you're listening to the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. Each and every Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right now, we're doing the artist spotlight with the one and only classic.
Trekkies and TV addicts. Don't mean to this, don't mean to bring static. All these criminals at your grandma's house. Grab your back street friend, they get loud. Bullets off inches. Grab it with the pinches. And no, I didn't
retire.
Snatch it off with
We need a nose pliers.
That means you'll own my whore. What you won't you never seen before?
Riding in the glazing, like Lord King, you know what get paid. Like a place with the face, so not to be like they're in a hate, so I'm a Nick at night with practice running, make you know. All right,
now we ain't calling no alarm 'cause my farm ain't fast. So what's up with that? I got friends and family that I respect. When I think I'm too good, they put me in check.
Ha!
When they say I'm no better than you, except when I rap, so I
Guess it ain't true.
Like that, troll, and you just don't stop. Guaranteed to make your
Ah, check it out. It all about. Let's turn this party out.
Kicking lyrics right through your brain. When you hear this sign, you be right as rain.
All right.
If you wanna know.
Real deal about the 3. Well, let me take it with triple trouble, y'all. We gonna bring you up to speed. Check it out, 'cause I'm a specializer, rhyme reviser. Ain't selling out to advertisers. What you get is what you see, and you won't see me in the advertising.
see, I like to party, not drink Bacardi, 'cause I'm not looking cheap, don't want for nobody. No from a spiel, or really wouldn't deal. This is like having a delicious meal.
And we're moving the crowd, well, that's a must. I got some words that apply to us, and that's mesmerizing, tantalizing, captivate, and will double strike. If you
Do you think it'd be possible to swim without arms? Like, can you just swim with your shoulder?
So you wear triple trouble, y'all. We got to bring you up to speed. Now check it out.
Now get busy.
Actually, I have to think about that one. I don't know if that would be without your legs. We've seen it in Forrest Gump that it can be done.
I'm talking about shoulders, though.
I know. I don't know about with. I think you need arms.
Oh.
You need upper
DJ
leg.
Ham said, yeah, you can.
Oh. I want to see you do it.
I think it's easier to do the backstroke than to go forward.
I want to see him do it.
Check the beats from the past, start taking their toll, and what we do now is pure
very tired.
But maybe you have flippers on, so the leg is also supported too.
Oh yeah, you need your legs turned up.
Okay.
Oh, he said you can move like a dolphin. That is true.
That's pretty fast movement. Have you seen that? Have you seen that swim where you like freestyle versus the dolphin move? Like underwater? It is very fast. With
when
the
they go like that? Yeah. On the
Very
Olympics,
fast.
I seen that.
Is it in regular Olympics or Paralympics?
You know, like when they swim and then they hit the wall, and then after they hit the wall and they going back the other way, they do that for a second before they start doing the arm thing again.
No. I'm saying without the arms. I don't think it's an Olympic.
Oh, when
event.
they go like this.
It's
Okay,
just
okay.
straight going swimming like I guess like a mermaid.
Like a dolphin? Word.
Very fast.
Wow. That's impressive.
Very good, Chris. Very good. Thank you.
Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Too many rappers and it's still not enough MCs. It goes 3, 2, 1. MCA ad rock.
Ooh, Beastie Boys with Nas. Let's go.
Ladies and gents, attention. Nas in the house with Beastie Boys. We can turn it out. Perpetrators, we can point them out. So if you got something on your mind, let it out. Yo, I've been in the game since before you was born. I might still see this after you're gone. Strange thought, I know, but my skills still grow. The 80s, the 90s, 2000s, and
Only because we run out of time. We only got like 2 minutes before commercial break. Artist Spotlight, the Beastie Boys. Turn up! Turn all the way up! You look good on camera. I'm sitting there watching you on the screen right here. I'm like, I'm trying to give me some of that right there. Turn up, let's go. Let's do one more before the commercial break. Beastie Boys Artist Spotlight. Hey, yo! So big shout out to the Beastie Boys for all that you've contributed. Be sure to check out Beastie Boys music. You can stream that right now. iTunes Music, Spotify's, all your streaming services. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We got one more second and we're going to come back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. Special guest KK.
Chris is liking that one.
You like what?
That one. He liking that one.
Oh, I mean,
Liking that one.
the Beastie Boys go hard. And Cheetah Girl, yeah, I do feel like also it would have been really, really dope to see them in concert because they come from a punk rock background. So I know they didn't pull, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no just walking around with the microphone trying to look cool. Like they went hard because that's their background. Their background comes from that. So I would have loved to have seen the Beastie Boys in concert.
From what I've just heard, it did sound very hard. Did they have anything soft?
Probably.
Because I couldn't see that music going to watch them at a concert and they were just walking out slowly.
Oh,
like they'd have to come out,
They come out.
like breaking through stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm just really surprised that as, successful as they were, back in the day when it was just starting out that there isn't any more of the white hip hop groups.
True that. I think it deals with the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? And the Beastie Boys were very authentic. They were undeniable because, and when I saw Russell Simmons were talking about them, like if they tried to dress them like Run DMC, it wouldn't have worked because that wouldn't have been real. But the fact that they dressed punk rock, looked punk rock, and they stayed true to themselves is what made hip hop accept them. But if you would have tried to put like gold chains on them and, you know what I'm saying, be like, yo, they're a rap group, it would have been like, nah, son, get these corny dudes out of here. Yeah. Like, get these corny dudes out of here. So, turn up.
Very cool.
Cheetah Girl says on Ill Communication, they have some instrumental work on there. Oh, turn up. They're dope, though. I like it, the Beastie Boys. We like it, the Beastie Boys.
You're getting a lot of information from Cheetah Girl.
Because Cheetah Girl's a fan of theirs. She's a, you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome.
Turn ups.
It's like before you do these things, you should do your research and be like, hey, I'm planning on doing this. If you have any ideas, like send it my way.
Heck yeah. Hey, next week is Busta Rhymes. So if anybody got any Busta Rhymes stories, you know what I'm saying, chime in.
I was going to say, I think you pretty much have all his music stories. Yeah.
I did meet him one time at The Room in Hollywood.
Was it The Room?
It was The Room.
It wasn't the Little Temple?
No, it was The Room because KG set up the meet and greet because KG knows him. They're not like buddies, but KG knows him from back in Brooklyn. Like they all, KG, Jay-Z, they all kind of went to school in the same area. Like New York is very big, but very small.
So this must have been another time than when I saw him.
Thank you, Chris. Huh?
Yeah,
different time. Yeah. I was hanging out at the room, and he was just over there by the bar. And just real quick, just a dap. That's it. Just I like what you do. Keep doing what you do. And that was it. Keep it moving.
I don't be like, I'm doing what I'm doing, fool.
Ha, he, ha, ho, ha, ha. What? Cheetah Girl said her mom got kissed by Busta Rhymes working some event. What they doing? We don't do that. Not at work. We don't do that. Turn up.
Now, did she get paid? Like, was this like a proper, like, hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, how did he kiss a Cheetah Girl?
One of those, like, you look good.
Did he, was it tongue?
I don't think it was disrespectful. Otherwise, I don't think it would be shared.
I don't know.
It wasn't disrespectful.
What
right?
was it like?
It wasn't.
Was he like, ha, hoo, ha, your mama?
No, because he's a respectful guy.
Oh, okay.
I would hope.
I would hope so too. He like he is. I like when Busta Rhymes talk like his vocabulary and stuff. Speak magnanimously, miraculously. Like turn up.
He really looks the way he sounds though. That's it's too much.
All right, let's come back. Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
It was respectful.
Okay, turn up. Glad it was
Very
respectful. We got special guest KK hanging out today. Thank you so much, KK, for filling in for Mr. Cheese, who is not feeling so well this morning. Thank you so much for
thank you for having
holding
me
it down.
Today.
Appreciate it. Cheese is the homie and all, but you are way better to look at than Cheese is. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Turn up.
Well, that hour notice was really...
I know, you did good. You did good. Turn up. All right, so we got...
do miss you, Cheese.
What happened?
We do miss you, Cheese.
Yeah, we miss you, Cheese, yeah.
We want you back. You better be watching right now, because...
He don't watch. If he ain't participating, he ain't participating. That's my brother, and I love him. All right, it's time for Wash Your Ass, Brush Your Teeth. For those that wonder what wash your ass, brush your teeth mean, wash your ass, brush your teeth. This literally means you need to dot your I's, cross your T's. You done dropped the ball, you need to pick it up. You done messed up, and you need to make a correction. We are not poking fun. We just need you to correct what you done messed up. This week's Wash Your Ass, Brush Your Teeth goes to a young man named Nuke Bizzle, a.k.a. Fontrell Antonio. He's a 31-year-old rapper from Memphis. He has been arrested on charges of fraudulently obtaining $1.2 million in COVID-19 unemployment benefits. Nuke Bizzle was charged Friday with obtaining and using debit cards that were preloaded with unemployment benefits from the EDD. The investigation found that 92 debit cards preloaded with more than $1.2 million were fraudulently obtained benefits were mailed to addresses in Beverly Hills and Koreatown that Baines had access to. On his Instagram account, he reportedly showed him holding stacks of $100 bills, wearing expensive gold watches, and boasting of renting a $6,500 a month Hollywood Hills home. Now, You get to washing at your ass and brush your teeth because, people are really struggling during these times, and you're taking advantage of the scenario with your fraudulent claims. And that's bad enough on its own to get to wash your ass and brush your teeth. Mm-hmm. But this fool really gets to wash your ass and brush your teeth because he made a music video about it. He could, like, if a lawyer was to be in this case, all they would have to do is take the video to court and just have him watch the video. This dude is in the video with the EDD envelopes and everything, talking about how he goes online and steals the cards.
Here we are at the court. The prosecutor is like,
Your Honor,
his video.
Yeah, just lower the lights and watch this video, Your Honor. And this is what the dum-dum did. He didn't deny nothing. He's in the video basically saying how he did it, when he did it, where he did it. Here's all the evidence, and he's bragging about it. Lord Jesus, help these children.
So is this a dumb criminal, or is
this
it
is
really,
a dumb
really,
criminal?
But they're so smart to know how to do all these things, and here they are being so stupid about it. At the end, like, how do you know so much to how to actually get into the government system, figure out how to get all these money, and yet once you get it, you don't know how to keep that.
Be secretive about it. Oh man, Mr. Bizzle, you need to wash your ass completely because I cannot believe you made a video basically saying if you want it done too, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I used to sell drugs, now I just steal from the EDD. This is the hook of the song. If you guys want to watch it, you can check it out. It's on YouTube. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that this young man he just completely put all his business out of how he did, what he did, where he did, how he did.
Do you think his time would get shortened because he kind of gave himself up?
Oh, no. You should get more time. You should get like at least 2 more years added to your sentence just for being a dumbass.
But, I mean, I put it on camera
yeah,
saying
you're an
this
idiot.
is what I did.
You're an idiot, so... No, you trying to use one of the things like we tell the kids, like if you just be honest, then you won't be in the same amount of trouble. No. I think that's different when it comes to scenarios like this. So if this dude is found guilty of the charges that he ever so quaintly documented himself doing, he could face up to 22 years in a federal prison. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Was it worth the Gucci shoes? Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Was it worth it when you end up having to be in federal prison this whole time?
Now, when you watch this video, did he at least seem talented?
It wasn't a bad song. I can't even lie. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? If you're into the bounce music, turn up. And even I was reading on the comments, people were like, well, I like the hook. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seemed to like the song.
Yeah, so could he do more outside? Does he have to go to prison to spend 20-some years for us to be paying taxes for him to survive? Or can he actually give that money back and make his own money? Because
now wait a minute.
I say, does he have that talent?
I don't see him having a long career. I just said the song was catchy.
But sometimes you only need one. And
usually with a lot of those artists that come out with songs like that, they only got that one catchy song in them. Do I see a long career? I didn't see a long career, but I did see a catchy song that's gonna get you thrown in jail for a little bit.
But now he's got the attention of the media. He's got a certain amount of marketing.
But in 22 years, what's he gonna do in federal prison? He gonna drop some federal albums?
No, but if he was not to go to federal prison
he going
right
to jail.
now.
He going to jail.
He's going.
Okay. And if he gets off, he got the best lawyers in the world because he is little. What movie was that? Oh, I hate when that happens. I try to think of a movie and I can't think of what the movie is. And the one where the guy, what's the guy I really liked? Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's in the movie. Sturdy Wings. What's the one with Sturdy Wings? The one where he has to do the counseling and he lets touch her sword. I watch it every day. The one with him in it and the dude. The Paul Rudd movie that I used to watch every time I got home from doing a gig, I put that movie on. Role Models. There we go. On the movie Role Models, Paul Rudd's girlfriend was a lawyer, and her client was basically in the office on video stealing TVs, saying whatever his name was. Like, it's me, and I'm stealing TVs. Like, it's about the equivalent. That's what this dude did with the EDD. The song is called EDD. He wanted to go to jail. So, Mr. Mike Bizzle. I love Role Models, DJ Hams. Mr. Mike Bizzle, you need to wash your ass and brush your teeth. Don't steal. And if you're going to steal, don't make a music video about it.
No, don't steal. Don't steal.
I mean, don't steal, yeah. But if you do steal,
There's
don't
no
make a
if.
music
Just don't
video
do it.
about it. Don't tell everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But now everybody knows the secret. Now they're going to get in trouble, too.
I mean, I would hope that nobody else is dumb enough to at least make a video about it. And I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, just don't steal. Just don't steal. So in November, the new class that's being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has inducted one of the greatest rappers of all time, the Notorious B.I.G., which is amazing. Congratulations to the Notorious B.I.G. Also being inducted on November 7th, being shown on HBO. It's also going to be Depeche Mode, the Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, 9 Inch Nails, somebody named T-Rex. It's a very, very good class to be inducted with. I think this is a really good balance of artists if you're going to go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This is a good class to go with. Huh?
Who's T-Rex?
I'm not 100% sure. Hey, DJ Hams, who's T-Rex? I know you probably know who T-Rex is. I feel like he's like one of them, somebody who plays a guitar or something.
I mean, you have all these music enthusiasts watching you.
I know.
So.
Who's T-Rex? Does he he got little arms like this and he plays the bongos? He like...
Oh, when you were saying about the swimming without the arms, they couldn't be doing that because they don't have the arms, so it would have to be to the side.
Oh.
So I wonder if it'd be more like
the shoulder?
Triangular.
T-Rex is from the 70s. Okay, turn up. Congratulations to T-Rex.
Thank you.
So one of the things they're doing to celebrate Biggie Smalls being inducted is they released a commercial of his that he did for Pepsi, a freestyle that he did for Pepsi. And I'm like, oh, that was dope. So we're going to play that. And then I'm also going to play some songs from some of the other people who are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm going to try to get in as many as I can in the short amount of time that we have. We got a couple more things we want to cover, but here it is, the Biggie Smalls Pepsi freestyle. You know you dope that if you rap about Pepsi and it sound dope. Like, that's how dope Biggie is. Turn up.
Quick slam, tin can, whatever. Whether too cold or too hot, you got to keep Pepsi in the freezer. I keep a 3-liter for my crew. My girl like them diet joints too. Other sodas taste the worst. I don't even converse if you can't quench my thirst. What you in my fridge for? What you wanna live for? Life with the dry mouth, hot like the snout. Flash out to 12 ounce. Biggie. Nothing can beat the B-E-T-S-I. Yes, I drink it constantly. Stop it by the taste, tastes great. Let's fill it. Tell them Biggie said, drink it all, don't test me. Nothing else beats a Pepsi. If it is, let's see. I'm thirsty.
We celebrate you, Big, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Your legacy lives on in Brooklyn and beyond. Baby, baby. Baby, baby.
So we drink this Pepsi.
Big shout out to the Notorious B.I.G. Made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Other artists, 9 Inch Nails. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK's in the building.
You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you.
Be sure to watch it. November.
You let me penetrate you.
7 is going down on HBO. Turn up.
You let me complicate you.
Help me.
Help me. I broke apart my insides. Help me. I've got no soul to tell.
Ooh.
Help me. The only thing that works for me. Help me get away from myself. I wanna feel like an animal. I wanna feel from the inside.
Yikes.
I wanna feel like an animal. My whole existence in blood.
Ooh. Are you a 9 Inch Nails fan?
No, but
Okay.
whenever I think of them, I always think of the bumper stickers.
The NIN?
Yeah.
I don't dislike them. I don't play much Nine Inch Nails music.
And I'm just realizing that as I get older, I really don't listen to the lyrics of the songs, but I'm so glad I didn't listen to the lyrics of so many of these songs when I was growing up, because when I listen to them now, I'm like, seriously? That's what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
They're literally just telling you how they're going to violate you.
Like an animal.
Yeah. It's pretty ridiculous.
As I'm watching you on the screen, that's what I'm thinking. Oh!
That's terrible.
Also being inducted is the one and only Depeche Mode.
Definitely groups that were big during my time.
Yeah, turn up. Reach out and someone to be your friend, someone who's there. '2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough of all the things you do to me and everything you said. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. We slip and slide as we fall in love, and I just can't seem to get enough. Are you a Depeche Mode fan? Okay, turn it. Where's the very coldest February? That ain't the word. Come crashing into my little world. Painful to me. It's right through me. Don't you understand? Oh, my little girl. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed was here in my arms. Words are very unnecessary. It can only do harm. If it wasn't for COVID, this would have been so perfect, because the Doobie Brothers got back together with Michael McDonald, and they were actually touring this year. So could you imagine them taking their touring, and this leads into them getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I love the Doobie Brothers.
He loves the Doobie Brothers.
Keep it real. I love like 4 Doobie Brothers songs, but I really love the 4 Doobie Brothers songs.
But have you listened to the 7 or 8 records that we have?
Nah, I just like the 4 songs. Turn up.
Yeah, well, you're gonna find more.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
Never coming near what you wanted to say, only to realize what never really was. She had a place in his life. He never made my thing twice.
I love Michael McDonald.
As she rises to her apology, anybody else would surely know. He's watching her go. But what a fool believes. He sees the wise man has the power to reason away.
That's my 4-song rotation.
You should have your own version of that Brad Pitt.
Oh, that's my favorite meme of all time.
You said a lot.
It's another make a bomb blow up in space. Oh man, we could have caught them at the forum. Damn you, COVID! With all that's going on. I mean, you know, the world issues are bad and it sucks that people are hungry and starving. But we couldn't see the Doobie Brothers perform live at the forum. No, COVID, no.
Were they even scheduled to play there?
Yep. They're going to be there in August. I looked it up. I saw it. Everybody knows. We was going to go to it.
Were we going to touch the wall this time too?
Touch the what?
Touch the wall.
Oh, no. We ain't going to be way up there for the Doobie Brothers. We can't do that. But for $25, you know what I'm saying? For Prince, that's still a good show.
Yeah.
Had a good time. Turn up. It's all we were born to do. Let them build their kingdom. Let them build their kingdom. Hey, let them make the laws for this world to heed. Oh, you and I think life worth living. Right here in each other's arms. I'm here to love you. Baby. No more loneliness. Hey. What up, DJ Paris Paul? No more emptiness. Oh, I'm here to love you. Man, we could have saw him at the forum.
You still could see them at the forum.
What forum? Ain't no more forum. It's COVID.
You gotta have what white people have.
What they got?
Hope.
And I got no hope.
Right, Chris?
We wish. We wish we would have saw him at the forum. Turn up. 2020 Hall of Fame inductees. Hello, worry. I've been lied to. I've been here many times before. Don't you worry. I know where I stand. I don't need this love. I don't need it. I don't need your hand. I know I could turn. Blinking you'd be gone. But I must be prepared. Any time to carry on. Oh! Minute by minute by minute by minute. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll be holding on. I'll keep holding on. Also being inducted into the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Queen.
I don't know why
I don't know why I like it. I just do. I want to say maybe about a month ago, we had Whitney Houston as our artist spotlight. Whitney Houston is the truth. TRUFFFFFFF.
I know you've been saying Whitney Houston this whole time, but when you said the Queen,
She is the queen.
I know, but I went to the group.
Oh, the group queen. Relax. I think they're already in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, they are.
She's the queen of pop, okay? We know Aretha is the queen of soul, but Whitney is the queen of pop. Pop rocks. Crack rocks. Oh, that's rest in peace, Whitney. Don't do that. Don't do that. Turn all the way up. My what? Tell me. We don't have time. We don't have time. We got less than 4 minutes. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here. Special guest KK. 100.9 The Heat. It's the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees. Congratulations to Depeche Mode, Biggie Smalls, the Doobie Brothers, Whitney Houston, Nine Inch Nails, T-Rex. Rawr.
Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out.
We just don't have that much time. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. Big shout out to KK. Thank you so much, beautiful lady, for stepping in and representing for Cheese today, who is under the weather. We hope you get better soon, Cheese, but take your time. This is a much better view. Turn up. Thank you. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Turn up.
Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used
to be. She don't even got a Twitch page. Relax.
I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you. Will always
Love who?
love you.
We only got like 30 more seconds left. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here, Miss KK?
I would like to say thank you very much for having me today.
Oh,
I
thank you for
really
hanging out.
appreciate the less than an hour notice
Turn
that I
up.
got. And Cheese, we're hoping that you are well. Please go get yourself tested before you return.
Ooh, turn up all the way up.
We hope that Seven is really taking care of you well, and Camille would be nice to you.
Yes.
At least today.
At least today.
At least.
Like she was on his birthday. He said he was so
miss you
happy.
too,
He said he was so
Paris.
happy on his birthday because she was giving him some. Turn up. I don't mean to put their business out. Turn up. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for checking in for the Unique and Cheese Show. The broadcast is each and every Sunday, 6 to 8 on 100.9 The Heat. You can stream it at theheat1009.com. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. Big shout out to everybody on Twitch that hang out. Big shout out to everybody on Facebook that was hanging out. I'm not sure who was on YouTube because I don't really follow that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. We really do appreciate it. Be sure to follow the page. Be sure to follow the page so you know when we're going live each and every time. For those that want to hang out later on today for hot lunch, let's go. It's the Unique and Cheese Show each and every Sunday right here on 100.9 The Heat. Oh, let me hit the explosion. That sounded violent. Thank you so much, Mama K.
Thank you so much, DJ Unique.
I'm going to go eat some of that food that Kira made now. I hope they save me some this time. Anybody want to come back and hang out? It's Friday. We're celebrating Friday on 100 point. I'm screwing the radio call station again. It's going down on Bigo. It's going down on Twitch. Come on back and join us. Have a good time. We're going to turn up, play some music. We're celebrating.
Thank you for
Celebrating. Who's on right now?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Paris. Thank you. Wow, you can see those names like that?
Yeah. Who's on right now, Paris?
Oh, yeah.
Is Terry on right now?
Who you rating?
Is Cleveland on right now? It doesn't say he's on right now. Are you on, Paris?
Bye, Chris. See you in 2 hours or an hour.
Icy Ice. Do I follow him? Let's see here. DJ Ice Ice ain't pulling up.
Not till 2.
It's not working, Paris.
So while this is happening, Cheese, seriously, get well.
Icy
soon,
Ice. Let me try.
Really fast.
Here, let me cancel this one. You guys, hold on. I'm gonna send
I'll
you guys
see
to
how hard
Icy Ice.
You have it. This is a hard job.
How's it a hard job? Y'all stand there and let me do all the work, and y'all chime in every now and then talk about it's a hard job. You kidding me?
Man, to find that opening to chime in every once in a while.
I
it's a lot of work.
I be setting it up. All I do is give y'all alley oops the whole time.
And then there's music going on, so I don't know if there's words coming in or not, because you say don't mix words with words and stuff.
That is not what that means.
Well, I don't want to do it in real life with the music that's playing it already because they don't know what they're doing.
What is happening on here?
We
it ain't like double dutch. It's I be setting them up all the time with these alley oops. Raid.
Bye, Cheetah.
DJ. Icy. Ice. Here we go. We're gonna raid. You guys are gonna go to Icy Ice's channel.
Thank you everybody for hanging out. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Sunday 6 to 8 Pacific Standard Time on 100.9 The Heat.
Turn up.
Unique and Cheese.
We are raiding now.
Cheese would be little.